Mike not looking at the toilet paper when he wipes is fucking crazy. Like I look at the first, I don't look at the first two, but on the third one, that's when I'm checking, and because I'm either done or like, all right, we got a few more to go.
You're telling me that every single time that you wipe after a shit, you you wipe twice before you even fucking check if you're done.
Yeah, because even if I wipe once and I'm like, this is pretty clean, and I wipe again, I'm still gonna give her a third go. Like, there's no point to fuck around. Like, I have enough
Wait,
money to buy extra toilet paper.
if you're clean on the first two wipes, you wipe the third time?
Yeah, you never
How
know.
many times has that third wipe revealed poop for you to think that this is a good idea?
Zero, but
Okay.
like like I don't give a fuck about 3 sheets of toilet paper. I give a fuck about having shit on my underwear.
That's fair.
Like, I
That's
feel
fair.
like the trade isn't that big of a deal.
Here's a scenario. So you have the magic marker poop, right? So
Yeah.
you're wiping,
Great
never
fucking
stops.
great
Do
fucking
do
gift.
you wipe forever?
I shower.
You shower. Does that have you ever tried wiping afterwards to see if it fixes it?
No, that's a
So you're just assuming.
yeah. But I feel like I clean my asshole pretty well.
So what if you're at work and you have the magic marker poops?
So wow, we're going in deep. So I've literally like rolled up a shit ton of toilet paper, got it wet, and like got in there real good. So
I just remembered
luckily,
a
I don't.
story.
My bathrooms aren't stalls, so like I can do it in the sink right next to me. But what's your
Yeah.
story?
When I don't know if I should share this story.
Do it. You already started. I went down my rabbit hole.
All right, here we go. When I was a kid, I remember one time that like I was just fucking wiping and wiping, and there kept being poop there. So I was like, I was sleeping, right? I'd like wake up to take a shit or something like that. So I just fucking got some toilet paper, stuck it between my butt cheeks, pulled up my pants, and went to bed. Just left a little toilet paper right after. And I was like, Dad, look at how fucking genius I am for fixing this problem. And he's like, don't do that, you idiot. Do not do that.
You made a man pond for your asshole because you shit too much.
I didn't shit too much. I just wouldn't stop shitting. There's a big difference.
I feel like if you can't stop shitting, you're shitting too much.
This is how I make sure for sure that Amber's headphones are volumed up all the way.
Because
We
you
just
can
talk
see
about
her
shitting
face.
for the- Yeah. Well, I can't actually, but I would assume. By the way, podcast listeners, this is the first time Amber's in the room during the podcast. Very exciting. She's basically a guest that won't say anything.
Or will she?
Or will she? It's possible. I don't know. It depends on if her headphones volume's working or not.
Well, boys, we started off hot. As you all know, it's the 10 Guys 1 Cup podcast. I'm Dex, and that's Parker. How have your shits been lately, bud?
Pretty good, actually, considering the fact that I'm off of the Fiber One bars now. They've been pretty, after like obviously like the Thanksgiving overload, shits have been pretty consistent after that. Dude, if this is someone's like, if someone clicks on this thumbnail on YouTube and they're like, what's this? And they just listen to
If
yeah,
this doesn't suck them in, nothing will.
go listen to the Donkey Calves episode. It's much better to start off with.
Is that your favorite episode?
It just has the best like viewer retention on YouTube. I don't know why, but it just has the best stats. So I assume it's better.
Okay.
Did that answer your question about my poops though?
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I wipe my own ass.
I don't understand that reference.
What the fuck, Big Daddy? Top 3 Adam Sandler movie ever?
Can you name the top 3? This is the first next gen stat.
Again, this would be my top 3.
Right.
Big Daddy, Billy Madison, Wedding Singer.
In that order?
I'll take that order, yeah.
Okay.
Happy Gilmore's close, but Wedding Singer
not up there.
Yeah, Wedding Singer is like one of the most under, like no one ever talks about it. That and what's the one where Mr. Deeds? That one's not top even 5, but still is a good movie.
All right. Well, that's my first next gen stat, by the way.
Dope.
Let's jump on to my next one. All right. So Oh, welcome to Parker's Fun Fact Time, hashtag Next Gen Stats. Let's go. After Parker's record breaking week of 172 points, what was the average of his next 3 weeks?
Ooh, 81.2.
It is exactly half of his record breaking score at 86 points.
Oh, so you must have hit a 90.
Yeah, I did hit a
Okay.
94
I
actually.
assumed you were like under sub 85 the entire time.
That was the week I think I could have beaten Mike in week 11. Is that? No.
You mean Daniel?
No, that's when I
Daniel.
could have beaten Gabe if I had just started. No, never mind. That was a 75 pointer week. I don't know anything.
Everything's dumb. Fantasy's stupid.
Stats are fake. No, that was week 10 against Mike. I had 94 points. Mike had 120. All right, stat one. Stat number two. Who do you think, out of all of the running backs in the league, whose average depth of target for running back? So when they get their passes, when they get passes thrown to them, what average depth of target? Who do you think's leading in that like main?
So their
bunch?
passes to them are farthest down the field.
Yes.
Okay.
Their average depth, or their targets, not necessarily the completed passes, but their target.
I'm going to say it is who runs down the field a lot and catches.
There's 3 boys that are ahead of the pack.
Alvin Kamara?
No, he's
no.
number 5.
Christian McCaffrey.
No,
What
his
the
average. So Alvin Kamara's ADOT is the abbreviation for that stat is 1.9. Christian McCaffrey's is 0.7.
Oh wow, that's way more impressive.
Right. Any other guesses? You got one? We'll give you one more.
Melvin Gordon.
One of the top 3. Melvin Gordon. Nah, Gordon's negative 0.2.
Nice. That's impressive because he gets a lot of receiving yards every week.
Yeah. I think he picks up a lot after the catch. Number 1 is Tariq Cohen with 3.7, James White with 3.6, and then Duke Johnson at 3.5.
Yeah, I didn't think this through properly.
I think a lot of them get passes behind the line of scrimmage, like 2 or 3 yards back, which really fucks their ADOT.
Yeah, so the screens and stuff, all those guys are the type of players where it'll be like a fake handoff in shotgun and they'll run on a wheel or something and be out and they'll get it. So yeah, that makes sense, especially those guys. I don't know why I didn't think of them. I always outthink myself on these.
Should just give you more time to think, dude.
That we'd be here all night.
Number 19 is Dion Lewis. He's the lowest one on this ranking, negative 0.9.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Just also for fun. What is the stat? YEC? Hold on. Yards after catch.
Yes.
Oh, the highest yards after catch is actually Melvin Gordon, followed by Todd Gurley, followed by James Conner.
Melvin, you've been my boy. And I will say real quick, I offered Charlie that trade for Eckler on the potential of if Gabe lost and I had better chances, but I declined. I exited out of it because I didn't say it yet, but I was like, my thought process was, and this is probably why like things don't go my way as much for everyone else. I was like, he was there for me in the down times. He was there for me for the good times. Now that he's injured and potentially out 2 weeks, that's not fair that I just drop him. That was literally my thought process. We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life.
I have a similar thought process this week. I'm actually going to start Golden Tate. I think I am still decided, but
you want to put an ice? I'm just joking.
Well, he's going to play on Monday. If he like somehow like makes up for the point differential just as a meme, it'd be basically the greatest. And he's roughly equivalent to my other options, so I might as well roll him out for fun. Let's see, I got one more stat. All right. Running backs. We're talking about running backs top speed throughout the season. So basically the top mileage per hour these guys could hit. For the record, the 4 of the guys I'm about to talk about, or that you can try to guess, are all over 20 miles per hour. They're actually all over 21. But who would you guess is? There's 4 potential answers here. Running back top speed. These are the top 4. Go.
Lamar Miller.
No.
Fuck. Kareem Hunt.
No.
Fuck.
This is a shocking list, to be honest. So start thinking outside of the box.
Out of the box. Chubb for the Browns.
No,
All right,
not that
give
far out
him
of the
to me.
box.
Give him to me. Fuck.
Matt Breida, Tevin Coleman, Tariq Cohen, and Saquon Barkley.
Saquon is the one that blows my mind. Those fucking massive legs and that body is that's impressive. And all
That's a pushing boy, not a speed boy.
fucking A. That's like when the train gets a going, you better get off the tracks because
There's got to be a better way to rhyme the beginning of that sentence. When the train gets a going, I got nothing, but there's got to be
that's
something
the
there.
saying
That's
though.
tilting.
I said it right?
What? What'd you say?
I
When
said
the train gets a going?
when the train gets a going, you better get off the tracks. Like that's how the
Just
saying
that's
goes.
stupid. Is that the equivalent of like a meme for like an 80-year-old person? Like just as like
So
those
you've never
stupid
heard
sayings?
that?
I mean, I've heard that, but it's just so. It doesn't even rhyme, dude. Like, there's gotta be a better.
All memes rhyme? Holy shit, I never noticed. Show me all
No,
the
it doesn't.
memeing rhymes.
I'm just saying, there's no value in it.
There's so much
And if
value.
it rhymed,
It's
then
funny.
there would be some
It gets the
value.
people going.
It's like if you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
That's hilarious.
Is that is that what memes are for people who are 60 plus? Like stupid catchphrases?
Probably.
I think so.
That was like the 80s. That's all they fucking did. Every sitcom.
Have there already been any colleges that offer majors on memes yet?
I don't. I know. I saw like a BuzzFeed article or something like this, and it was a major university, and they have like the history of memes. So that was like an elective class you could take.
I would like to take that class. I actually like. What's up?
To be fair, like I know people like Daniel's ex-girlfriend Taylor. She was taking Harry Potter and Game of Thrones class.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I took a Beatles class at ASU.
I took the Beatles. Yeah, we all did it. Dustin gave me all the answers. I literally passed.
Yeah, I got them too.
And then I took Elvis, I think, or something like that also.
Slight tangent. I actually remember the fucking day. I couldn't like tell you the exact day, but I remember that there was a specific day when I started seeing memes from like the deeper corners of the internet because I was kind of raised on the deeper corners of the internet. They started appearing on Facebook. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is like super uber nerd shit that I would talk about, like talk with about my high school friends back in the day. It was super weird to see it like become popular. That was a pretty cool story, wasn't it?
That transition. We can talk about that. I got some shit. Cause like, I'm assuming this was before like the old people killed Facebook. Cause like,
yes, it was.
Yeah. Cause I remember
shortly before.
I remember my friend group, none of them were really big into Twitter, and I was the only one. And Twitter was like, so like, as I've learned, it goes like Fortune, Reddit, Twitter, and then like it keeps going down the list. And
it's 4chan, by the way.
Whatever. I never was on that shit.
I know. Well, you've probably never heard it said out loud either, so I'm just letting you know.
Cool. But I was gonna say, like, I loved being like the quote unquote like funny meme or stats that people haven't heard yet because it was always on Twitter before anyone else could see it. And then like fucking Facebook all of a sudden was just like grabbing everything they fucking could.
Do you remember when Facebook released that feature where you could like pages? So like I remember the day people would like this person likes stepping on crunchy leaves was like the name of a page. And so people were just using it like status updates basically where you'd like a page that is something that you would literally like. And what's funny to me is these pages would literally accumulate millions of likes, and like those became like actual pages, like business pages. So all of them just got fucking sold off to ad people. Like if you just made the fucking Facebook page stepping on crunchy leaves on that fucking first day when everyone was just liking all this shit and seeing it in their feed and liking it too, you made probably like a good handful of money off of that.
Fucking Facebook.
There was actually some internal docs released today. I swear this is the last not fantasy football thing I'll talk about.
Maybe.
There was some internal docs released today. Some emails saying that they might start selling something on Facebook, like in regards to old user data. And that's just the headline I read, but it's interesting.
Yeah. I don't even have the app. I don't go on it ever. Like I get invited to things. People are like, are you not coming? I was like, I literally like there's a accept or reject, and if I didn't do either, that's probably because I didn't see it. Um,
Yeah, that's if you still use face like that's my my young person cred. The second I use Facebook again, it's all gone. I'm officially an old guy.
well, that's why we started Slack too, because we're like tired of fucking Facebook. All right, we're fuck Facebook. Let's go on.
Move on.
Now let's go straight into uh
Waiver wire.
oh, okay. Well, I guess
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
power rankings.
Oh shit! Never mind. I'm reading. Dude, you know what? This beer is a little bit stronger than I thought it was. Let's. How about you just guide the podcast today?
Oh, today, okay. We're gonna go into power rankings.
Let's do it.
Everyone did one, and good. It's a little confusing for me. So I learned quickly this week. No one does it the same, even for their own rankings, because everyone has a vendetta against someone. And I'm gonna use myself as an example. And I know, like Mike's dumbass was like, "Well, you don't have Leonard Fournette this week, but he'll be back next week. But that drops your overall ranking going forward." And I was like, "Well, then overall," and I was like, "Well, I didn't have him for the first 8 weeks, so why should that matter?" And then that people have Miller way up high, even though he's ranked last. Well, he's been scoring a lot of points. I've averaged over 140 the last 3 weeks. So technically I should be higher, but no. So everyone, like, I get it. You guys don't like me. I don't like me either. Fuck you, Brad. Again, you fucking piece of shit.
I will say that when I developed this, I knew that there would be it's obviously the opposite of hard statistics, right? Like it's as biased as possible, and I kind of wanted it to be that way and see kind of what comes of it. And I don't know, it's a built-in part to the magic. It's like fantasy football. There's bullshit baked into it, and it's part of the fun, right?
Yeah, I will say I am ranked in a lot of people's higher than I thought I'd be. Like Charlie and Dustin and they both have me at 6.
I don't understand what Charlie's doing with his rankings, because there's some people in this league that ranked me fucking last in the league, dude.
There's
Like,
Paul and Charlie did.
Yeah, which is surprising. Like me at 10 and then Daniel at 6 for Paul. Like, all right, I see halfway with that. Like, maybe split the difference and we're talking, but that's a little insane to me.
Yeah, and then yeah. Again, they all do it. Like Daniel, I guess he had one good week this week. And then Gabe's had yeah. I don't know. Each to their own. I think it's interesting. Charlie put himself one. Brad put himself one. Those were the only ones I think that put themselves at the top.
And they're both like, I wish I could filter out like, I guess it doesn't matter. Basically, they are 1 and 2, so I can't blame them for putting themselves up so high.
And even like then, yeah. And I have Paul at 2, so I don't necessarily think I think let's see. The consensus is Charlie, Brad, Paul, top 3. I think Paul's getting fucked over by his ranking overall. He has a 3.3. Brad has 2.1. But I guess if we're going off the last couple of weeks, Brad and Charlie both have had very high scores, and Paul hasn't had.
Paul and Dustin are technically tied, by the way. I haven't written the code to make it look like it yet, but they both have 3.3 overall ranking.
They are. And to that, still, I don't think it's fair. And we'll talk about Dustin's teams later. And Paul should be 2 or 1 overall, just because. But I think it's because we haven't seen him hit 170 in a couple weeks, and Brad hit 159, and Charlie hit 170 this week. So it's like whatever's freshest in their mind, people are going to run with.
It's very much a "what have you done for me lately" thing. I went from week 11, the week this launched. Like maybe people were just giving me the benefit of the doubt because I released this and they were happy about it. So I like to imagine in my mind. But I was number 1. Week 2, I was number 4, and then week 3, I'm number 8 overall. It's brutal, man. It drops very quickly.
Yeah, Daniel in last place. Which see, and that's what I also don't get. Whatever. Those are our power rankings. Andrew, the most fucked over person in this league, he's ranked 5 and he's in dead last place. No chance of making the playoffs.
Andrew's actually lost every game and he's consistently gone up in ranking. Has he lost every game since I released the power rankings? Is that right? I have to know.
I don't think so. I think he won 1, but
he lost week 12. Week 11, he won against Daniels 68 points.
Which is just embarrassing.
And then week 10, he lost to Paul. So he's gone up every week despite winning 2 out of 3 matchups. Dude, I can't wait to like write more code around this. It's gonna be so much fun just to like see the trends and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be excited for everyone to see that shit too. All right, waiver wire.
Yeah. This is the segment that I absolutely prepared for.
I can't tell if you're joking or not, but real quick,
super joking.
I'm gonna jump in right away. Who's BBFB?
Big boy, fuck boy. That's Gabe.
So he picked up Devin Funchess, who didn't even show up to practice today.
He's got a broke back. Not from putting the team on it, though. He's been doing super shitty.
To be fair for Gabe had 4 unsuccessful waiver wire pickups this morning. Every single person he tried to get, he was outbid on.
You asked me, like, why are people dropping players, right? Like, just dropping before making the claims. Super. I don't understand what the strategy there is.
Gabe did it and Paul did it yesterday. And I just had noticed, I was like, oh, wow, they just dropped him to drop him. I was like, I
legitimately searched Reddit for if there was like a topic, like a popular topic about like some strategy about how there's like a technical advantage to doing that. There was no topic, by the way.
Especially in ours, you don't move, like it's bidding, and you don't move up in the tiebreaker because ours goes to it's the inverse order of the ranking or the depth. Yeah. So
the only thing I could think of is that like
if
you don't have to submit multiple requests for the same player if you're afraid of if I want 2 guys and I will have to drop 2 guys for them, I technically have to submit 4 waivers if I want to like make sure that I get them, right? Like,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
because you're gonna bid one and then bid another. Yeah, right.
That being said, like I see a failed ad from Dr. Champ's Final Form. This is when everybody that's got to be Dr. Champ. Big shocker. Maximum roster size would be exceeded. So he like tried to get Traquan Smith based on that, and he didn't drop a player to do it. He just thought he'd be able to get him, but that was unsuccessful. And someone else got him he got him again. What the fuck? All right. I'm going to stop talking about this weird anomaly of how this works. But basically, Paul put in 2 submissions and got him anyways. Some next level stats, boys.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You see that? He bid $2 to fill him into an empty roster space. And in case that was unsuccessful, he did $0 to pick him up anyways. Right?
I don't understand.
Traquan Smith. Yeah, there's a fucking strat. I'm gonna figure out how that worked. That was next level. Anyways, so Miller balled out $30 across the Garrett Blunt, Robert Foster, a Buffalo wide receiver.
Buffalo. I'm proud of you for knowing where Sammy Watkins used to play. That's impressive. Sammy Watkins is on the Chiefs.
I'm saying Robert Foster is on Buffalo.
Damn it.
I like how quick your reflexes to call me out. That was magical moment between us.
You're welcome. Miller just didn't.
I'm surprised that
Miller just didn't give a fuck. He's like, I'm gonna spend all my money. There's no point. He's in dead last place. He literally, after Monday night, when he was like, I'm done, I'm out. He left and he's like, I'm going to Target. What a basic bitch move.
Going to Target? Who goes to Target to fix their sadness?
Fucking
I've never heard
16-year-old girls. They go get a latte and walk around Target.
It's like, I don't have a car and the mall's too far. We're going to Target. So Miller buys 3 players. By the way, 3 of the 4 people currently in the Taco Bowl have the most money, at least before this waiver session. So before Miller balled out, and I think still, I found it. Okay. So Mike has $28, Daniel has $40, Miller has $22.
I got 3,
that
boys.
was before Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have 3. You obviously tried harder than them to pick up talent throughout the season.
Obviously. even though my team is
How-
pretty much the same.
How different do you think it is trying to buy players in a league where everyone actually spends money instead of 3 players just sandbagging their dollar bills?
Yeah, but overall, 7 of us spent a lot of money. So I just think it was
Yeah.
like, would they have actually have outbid us? Because how many times did you just not spend money because you were outbid? Like
Like never.
really? Yeah,
Right.
I did that a couple times where I just
Yeah, I bought some trash on accident. Corey Clement, fuck
I
you.
got lucky. I picked up the Texans D during their bye, and I picked up the Texans kicker during their bye because I looked up their matchups and I paid 0 for them, and they're both ranked number 2.
Godsky. Dustin zeroed out like I did, so we're both at $0 now. I dropped the rest of my money to get Adam Humphries with the Humphries. Maybe starting him. Actually, I don't even know if I'm going to start him this week, to be honest. That was before AJ Green said he's going to play again.
He said he's
So,
definitely playing again.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe
The
him.
problem is he's gonna.
They have no reason.
Well,
to play
Andy
him.
Dalton's out. Do
Yep.
you know by chance who the Bengals are playing this week?
I can in about 2 seconds.
It's Denver. Yeah.
Is it? What is? Am I not logged in?
So that
I'm not
Denver's
logged in.
got pretty good corners, but especially Chris Harris Jr., who this last week he was the highest rated player in the NFL. He had like a 95%, and so that's we usually stop the top wide receiver, and it's the other guys who get the catches because Chris Harris Jr. will
So
usually follow him.
Should I start AJ Green?
I would over Adam Humphries, but again, you just AJ Green's at the level where you can't unless they say he's still banged up. But he literally said today, "I'm playing. There's no matter what." Like I like that fucking attitude, so I would play him. Also, I need you to lose, and I need outscored, so you can take that.
It is a boomer bust play,
And I'm biased as fuck when it comes to the Broncos. Like I'll tell you, they'll stop anybody in the fucking league. We are the most. We're the. If we don't make the playoffs, I'm saying it right now. We're the best team in the NFL not to make it. Like our losses have been shitty, all under 7 points. Lost to the Chiefs twice. We could have beat them both times. We lost to the Rams once by 4. Could have beat them also. Fucking, we missed the field goal. We watched them lose the Texans. That's not funny. Let me love my team. I love them.
I didn't know this became a Denver's Broncos podcast suddenly. It's an hour of Snoresville over here.
Fuck out of here. They're the best team in the fucking NFL. The longest streak of selling out their stadium than any other team. All right, we're fucking. I'm sorry. No more Bronco talk.
Let's see if anything else relevant happened. And no, Brad tried to get Sammy Watkins for $0. That's like moderately entertaining.
That's my favorite one, is looking at like the ones where people bid 0 and you're just like, don't even bid on those guys. Like I bid 0 on Baker Mayfield last week because I was like, no one's going to try and pick him up. And my boy put up 25. Baker touchdown maker.
I mean, honestly, I usually do at least $1. If I think someone's worth getting, it's usually worth $1 for me. So
that's because Parker's a
really
baller, shot caller.
Yeah, I also have 0 money left, so take that as you will. I'm fine with that, dude. It's this week or nothing, man. I'm balling out this week.
Oh God, Parker.
All right, that's the waiver wire segment. Not much happened this week, to be honest. Everyone's out of money.
No one gives a fuck too. All the good players are taken. All right, let's go into week 12 results. What a fucking week. And I'm going to say this. I'm not doing it this week because I don't care. But like every week, I spend more time on fantasy than now. You asked me that question last week. I spend the most time. I literally go through and figure out who I actually think is going to win each matchup, how it's going to affect the rankings and the seeding and all that. Like I go through every single time, and I do it like old school, pen and paper. Like I put my fucking cap on, write things down, like how many points I think each person's going to have. And I have myself a little ball. I enjoy the fuck out of it. But this last week I was depressed because we'll get to it. I'm not doing it this week, guys, because my heart hurts.
It's obvious.
Yeah. let's go in the first matchup. God Miller 146. That's fucking good. But Charlie put up 170.
This is so Charlie put up 170. Christian
What
McCaffrey
a
at
big
41
dick
points.
that guy
Amber
has.
owns him. She was very happy this
Did
weekend.
she play
by the
you?
way. No. We played once and I beat her, and she iced.
That's
she had
what
to
you
get iced.
fucking do. That's right, Parker.
She challenged me. She came at me, brother.
Brother.
Brother. Charlie iced himself to win this game, and the gods are so fickle. They they gave him 3 points short of the all-time high score. They're like, you gonna get your win, but you're not gonna get the ice pick.
Fucking you guys icing yourself, disgracing the fucking holy name of the ice. Like this is not like a fucking little piece of cake after dinner that you're like, ooh, now I get dessert. You fucking assholes. It's supposed to be painful. Fucking just drinking this shit like it's fun. You know how many of these I've done? It's like I was born in the ice. I was like, this isn't. You're not supposed to do this so you win. God damn it! You guys are ruining everything.
I do like how this was bred out of some of the stupidest fucking banter I've seen all season of Miller trying to get Charlie to bet 3 ices or a big ice on it, and Charlie's like, I literally only have 2 ices, and Miller would not give it up, and so Charlie's like, fuck you, I'll just drink them myself if it'll get you to shut up.
Said, fuck it, I'll big dick you and I'll drink them if I win, because fuck you. Charlie said, well, I'll drink them if I win too, which was the craziest turn of events. You know, I'll fuck myself harder. You just watch this.
I'll fuck myself.
But I think the problem is Miller is so used to living with me where he'll be like, nah, I'll bet you 3 ices. I was like, let's fucking do it, pussy. And Charlie's just like, yeah, that's stupid. I'm not going to drink 3 ices.
Like, I don't have those ices though. Why would I do that? It was a hell of a bet. This might have been the deal with the devil you need to do all year, Dex.
I already drink them. I'm going to be like 18 ices deep. Oh.
Yeah, but you've never iced. Yo, quick question. Do you think that
hard,
given the past week, do you think that you had more ices last year or Daniel's had more ices this year?
Way more ices last year. I've had more ices than Daniel this year. Remember, in one day.
Sure? I don't think this year. Have you seen how many times you've gotten iced? Like, not through fantasy, but just in general.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I've also drank so many 32 ounces. One night I did 2 32 ounce and the little one in one night.
Didn't you do 3 32 ounces?
I think I might die.
That was when you had that like crying face.
That was the last one.
Snap, right?
But Daniel and Gabe, you guys need to pump the brakes with those ices. Like you're gonna ice yourself.
Yeah, you guys are shitting in your own pool.
Don't do that.
Don't shit in your pool, brother.
Of Daniel and Gabe, they played each other.
Oh, they did.
Fucking matchup. I have never rooted for someone in this league more than that. I tried every backwards ass way to say Daniel wasn't gonna win, and all I needed, Daniel going into Monday night. How many players did he have left? 2. He had his fucking defense and his running back down by 7 points. All he needed was 7 fucking points to beat Gabe, and that would help Dex's odds jump up like 60% into making the playoffs. And what does he do, Parker?
He fucking shits the bed and gets... How many points is this, Les? This is 0.8?
It was a 1.2. He lost by 1.2 points. I didn't put the decimals, but it was 130 to 129. Fucking Gabe. So I'm going to say something to everyone. For some reason, a lot of people come to me for advice, but they don't take it. 2 weeks in a row, people have not listened to me about quarterback positions and lost a game. Parker, I get yours. I said...
This was the Carson Wentz
I said,
problem.
Parker, Thursday night games have always been the highest scoring games. Russell Wilson, Green Bay, and you said, well, Carson Wentz.
He didn't even score that
Russell
much
Wilson
though.
had 18 points. Carson Wentz had 0.1.
18's average, man. I was trying to ball out.
Clearly, I needed you to beat Gabe. I didn't need you to ball out. And you lost to Gabe by like 4 and like the
because Carson had like
0.1. He didn't even have a point. And then
So
Daniel,
bad.
I was like, hey, you traded me for Deshaun Watson. You should probably start him. What does he fucking do? Starts Tom Brady. Deshaun Watson, ball so hard. Motherfucker just went ham. And as we watch, Daniel could have beat Gabe like 4 different ways.
If you were a sneaky man, you could use people's aversion to your advice in a beneficial way.
I'm not a sneaky man. I'm a fucking idiot, Parker. Like I don't somehow I pick people to win, they lose. I pick people to lose, they lose. I pick myself to win every week and I lose. I don't fucking know. Like nothing makes sense. Like the fact, and then that everyone blames me, like, oh, Dex picked me. You dumb motherfuckers. I have gotten a lot right. Also, I pick myself every time. I was like, I don't fucking enjoy this. And what you guys don't get, this is fucking luck. 90% of it, and you guys get all high and mighty. I'm so fucking good at this game. Go fuck yourself. I swear to God, if I could do anything in the world, I would have made that trophy in 2015 just to fuck you guys all. Every single one of you. Fuck, I hate this. I can't wait for the season to be over.
You did get half of your picks right last week.
I did. But I was memeing myself. What?
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, maybe the worst moment for your
life, birth,
I guess your brand in this league was having Charlie on the podcast when he said that your pick rate is fucking abysmal.
No, at that time I was like 1 game behind you, and then it went way down.
Oh, that's right.
But
I remember. I wish I could remember what started this. I have no idea what it was.
The big one was when I picked Daniel to win, and he almost lost, and then he blamed me for him almost losing, and that's when I got mad. I was like, "Oh, you want to fucking." All right, fuck you. So that's when I went ham on him, and everyone was like, oh, Dex picked Daniel, and then he started losing all of them. Dex, you were so wrong. Yeah, no fucking shit, guys. I did that on purpose. Holy fuck. I thought this group
you
was
are
smart.
A sneaky man. You are a sneaky man. You use your powers for good.
I guess. Fucking Daniel starting 5-2, and he's 5-7 now. That's just hilarious. He lost to you by 0.2 and lost to Gabe by 1.2. That fucking sucks.
That means I'm 1 point better than Gabe is what that means.
No, Gabe would be 1 point better than you dumbass. God, fuck. Mike versus Paul. Again, Paul's consistently been on his little thing. He had a couple low weeks at the beginning of the year, and he also had the high score ever. 126, that's a solid number. Doesn't guarantee you a win. Like Miller's 146 should almost guarantee you a win. My 149 the week before should almost guarantee you a win, but both of us lost. Mike had his best week of the year, 148. Fucking team went ham. And who did Juju Smith-Schuster. What a fucking beast. I'm Jesus so Christ. Proud of that guy. I've been on the Juju bench the whole time. Gronk finally got in the end zone. Only 13 points, but that's still good. Josh Adams for Philly was going. Matt Ryan, solid. Dalvin Cook, which Minnesota blows my fucking mind. They won't give him the ball in the red zone. He literally said, well, I got the ball, and I knew this is the only way I was going to score, so I ran it in. Fucking, yeah, damn.
Yeah, I'm surprised has Mike's team been picking it up the past few weeks? Also, is he out of the playoffs?
So if you would I literally wrote what he had to do. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember
he
that
would
shit.
have.
I guess he had 101
he would have to score
last week.
97 more points than you. So beat me and outscore you this week by 97 points.
So he beat me.
Me. Oh no, Daniel was 97. He was like 104 or 114, something like that.
Yeah. Mike rarely breaks 110. This is clearly an outlier. Yeah, nothing else to say about this one, honestly.
Brad versus Parker. Brad still on his shit. Fucking don't mess with the smoke. And Parker with his bullshit under sub 90 for the third week in a row.
No, that's
Sub
not true. I had a 94.
94. Sub 94 for the third week in a row. What do you
It's the second week.
Why do you think your team literally sucks now?
The trade deadline and the Browns head coach firing. So the Browns head coach firing destroyed my Landry. He wasn't
Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson had all the juice.
Yeah,
Bless
he had
him.
the juice. I don't know what it was, but he's apparently his strategy was just feed the one decent wide receiver on this team. That killed me. Golden Tate getting traded killed me. So I lost my 2 flexes, and then it was just a conglomerate of like bye weeks and injuries. AJ Green bowing out, like he had like an average of 16 points a week, and that obviously hurts a lot. 1 week was just bad quarterback starting, like Carson Wentz. I thought I had a gem off the bench or off the waiver wire. Played him, obviously didn't go well. And then just like some slumps, dude. I don't think my team's like the worst in the world, but
So
holy shit, has had a legitimately unlucky 3 weeks.
so now as pretty much my playoff shots are done with fucking Gordon and Fournette out, and you're like 99% guaranteed to make the playoffs.
I have to outscore you by 56, right?
No, I have to outscore you by 57.
That's what I meant to say. I'm
Yes.
shooting for the other way, so that's why I'm.
I get what you're saying. But are you comfortable now going to the playoffs, or is this going to be like fuck?
No.
I don't think I'm gonna.
Dude, I'm a guy who worries about everything that could go wrong, and fantasy football is bad for my heart, dude. Like, I understand that could happen, and just because it could happen, it's likely to happen because fantasy just likes to fuck with your life, dude. It's not fair. So no, I don't feel comfortable. I'm not safe. I was stressing more about my waiver wire pickups this weekend than ever before. Honestly, like I don't feel happy right now. Just knowing that it's
Adam
basically out of my
Humphries,
control.
your boy.
I'm potentially starting 2 guys who have never been on my team before, and yeah, it scares me. I don't know.
All right. Well, as we saw, so honestly, the worst part about Daniel losing is it opened up or closed the playoffs. Daniel pretty much knocked out a lot of people and kept a lot of people in. Because if Daniel wins, Paul lost, Gabe would have lost. I could have passed Gabe. Daniel could have passed Paul. Like there was like so much chess movement, and I had it started, and I started writing all down, and I was like, hold on. Daniel still has to beat Gabe, and I knew it. I was like, fuck. I was like, I don't want to do all this work and not be able to do it. But there was a lot of opportunities where people could get knocked out of the playoffs and people could make it, and now it's pretty much done. Daniel ended the regular season. A week early. A week fucking early. Daniel ended our regular season. Way to fucking go.
He's basically an honorary taco already.
So, all right, let's go into a week 13 pick'ems.
Wait, you skipped a matchup.
Who?
Yours.
Oh, hey, Dustin, your team sucks without the Chiefs.
Yep, that's the gist of it.
Yep.
And Dex scores 140 for like the 3rd week in a row. Is that right?
140 plus, yes, sir. And that's nice. That literally helped me close a very large gap you had on me. And then the worst part is Leonard Fournette gets kicked out of the game at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, and there's 2 more rushing touchdowns that happen by scrubs. And then Melvin Gordon sprains his MCL in the 3rd quarter, and Eckler goes fucking off for 20 points. Both of those guys got me combined 41 points while only playing till the beginning of the 3rd. So I could have potentially had, I'd say, another 20 points. Yeah.
Yeah. What else is crazy?
They're both out.
If we average our last 3 weeks and apply them to our scores this week, you would be in the playoffs and I wouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, that sucks because like if I had them right now, I would have so much. I'd be very confident, but I don't, and so
I would be really scared if that were the case.
Yeah,
I'd be prepping for week 16 already.
I was waiting because they didn't announce till this morning if Leonard Fournette was his suspension was
saw
being
that.
upheld, and I got the like notification. I was like, no.
That's not a surprise at all, though.
I
Like,
know.
he
I was like,
fucking
there's no way
ran-
they're not going to suspend him.
dude. He had his helmet off and then put it on and then ran on the field to go fight people.
Yeah, and then when he was leaving, a fan threw a full beer can at him. Luckily, he was wearing his helmet. It hit him on the top of the head.
Really?
Yeah, they almost fought in the tunnel. Him and that guy.
Really?
I don't understand what the NFL was thinking. They literally brought them both off the field at the same time, going through the same tunnel.
That's bad field management right there.
Oh yes.
Come on, NFL.
All right, so Daniel fucked us all, and let's go into the pick'ems for this week.
Wait, have we covered that enough, or should we spend more time on it?
I don't fucking know.
As that's sarcasm, we can move on.
We'll never move on. To be fair. So first matchup: Dustin versus Paul.
Are the Chiefs playing?
Yes.
Dustin.
I'm also gonna pick Dustin. I'm not playing any games this week because it doesn't matter. Daniel versus Brad.
Brad.
Gabe versus Miller. Miller. Charlie versus Parker. Charlie. Dex versus Mike. Remember,
Mike.
two running backs. I'm going myself.
Hold on. What about the unofficial most important matchup of the week? You versus me.
I know.
With a 53-point handicap.
57. I wish it was 53.
Handicap.
It's like, so like I've done the math in my head. I was like, all right, Trubisky didn't play last week. The last time he came off of a bye, even though it wasn't a bye, they just didn't want to start him after that such a short turnaround. He put up 33. I was like, all right, Trubisky, give me 30. I was like, Brandon Cooks, he's coming off a bye also. We'll go for a nice 20. Travis Kelce will get me 25. I started doing all this math. I was like, fuck, I'm right in there. And then I look at the rest of my team. TJ Yeldon, I have faith in TJ Yeldon giving me 20. Yeah, he did it before. He was number like 7 in the league until Fournette came. And so like he was doing good. And then if Texans can fucking go hard against Baker throw a couple picks. And I was like, so I have a chance and your team just do what your team does, then we're good. But honestly, so
shit.
Yeah, it's so fucking like out of mind. I'm making myself excited about something I don't believe. It's like my sex life. That was supposed to be funny. You're all supposed to laugh.
I laughed a little bit.
I know.
Viewer, did you laugh? Please laugh.
Laugh track.
Miller, get it together.
So yeah, are you comfortable with that lead?
Oh no, I'm not. No,
ladies,
you've beaten me 3 weeks in a row.
This is the hashtag Parker's fucking. Well, you still got a chance and things like this, and then
I know better than to be happy in fantasy football. You know what happened the first time I was truly happy in fantasy football this year? I averaged 86 points over the next 3 fucking weeks. All right, I know better than to be happy or satisfied.
Fucking asshole! You should have beat Gabe.
I know.
Blame you.
I fucking know that.
What a horrible matchup. All right. So now we talked about the playoffs a lot. Who do you want to win? Like, all right, we pretty much know
myself.
Yeah, other than yourself, you got the 6. Who would you prefer to be the champion?
I think Charlie would be a good champion.
Agreed. I'm probably gonna pick Paul. I think
you want Paul to be the champion.
Yeah, I think if Paul wins, then we all know this was a fluke year. Like his team wasn't good enough to win it all. So pretty much he lucked into the championship. So that'll make me feel better about where I landed.
If Paul wins and Mike's the taco, we don't even have to change the trophy. We'll just like those
asterisk.
Put those 2 quotes.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. So who do you?
Didn't happen.
Who do you want to not win it the most?
To not
win? So in the 6 in there, who's like, I do not want this person to win it?
Probably Gabe.
Same. We both choose
probably Gabe. What's your reasoning for that?
Fucking one. He said bucko yesterday in Slack. Fucking bucko. All right, bucko. Y'all keep quiet down there.
I gotta respect how subtly insulting that is. It's not subtle, but how just beautiful that insult is. That's great.
And then I don't know if Gabe wins. Fuck.
He doesn't deserve it.
Oh god.
Didn't he draft Larry Fitzgerald in the second round?
No, it was the third. But he fucking his shit score will piss me off so fucking much. And honestly, he's probably gonna walk into the. He'll play Dustin in the championship, and we all know how that goes.
That'd be funny. I do hope Dustin gets second. I'll say that.
Me too. I want Dustin to get second. Also, if Dustin never that'd be the best. If our league was just constantly Dustin in second place, we just
if Charlie
stop.
kicks me out of the first round of playoffs. That would be. I feel like this is not the first time that's happened.
And then, so who do you want to be the taco the most?
Out of
The four who are
you, Mike, Daniel, and Andrew?
Yep.
Daniel.
100%.
Definitely Daniel. He'd be a fun taco.
Daniel would be a fun taco. See, and that's the one thing that like everyone, not everyone, but majority of the league will probably want me to be the taco. I just feel like some of you will take it too far with me, and then we're gonna ruin it. Like where I was like, all right, because like everyone treated Mike pretty nice and Miller pretty nice, but there's gonna be shit where I'm like, all right, guys, calm the fuck down. I was like,
we'll take it pretty far with you.
Yeah, I know. So that's where I'd be like, all right, let's not ruin this. So that does worry me. Also, I'm the most sensitive person in the league. So that's not a good mixture of my emotions and sensitivity and then constant like someone waking me up at 4:30 in the morning to get him a beer and then making me do like something stupid.
Like suck dick or something. Wouldn't that be terrible?
Yeah, that's probably
it's probably what we're actually dealing with here.
There's no fucking way.
I would say you're probably the second most sensitive person in the league, by the way. Who do you want to be taco the least?
Miller. He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve it, and he's
already
a mediocre
been the taco too. And yeah, it's just it wouldn't be fair.
I wouldn't want Mike to be the taco again. It'd be kind of boring.
No, Mike did do good too, though. Like as a taco, as far as they go. I respected him and Miller. Brad was the luckiest taco ever because it was our first real taco.
We had no idea what to do.
Yeah.
We got our own beers. What a fucking joke.
Yeah, right? Fucking god damn it. Brad.
What a rookie league.
Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Fucking Daniel.
Real quick, I actually have something I kind of want to talk about. And Miller, you might want to cut this if we don't talk about it. Oh, fuck it. Miller, cut that whole part. We're not going to use it. And as always, fuck Daniel.
Fuck Daniel.
Get money.
I like to make money get turned. I like to make money get.
I like to make money get turned